Welcome back to the Falcon PreCap. I'm Marcus Rodriguez.
I'm Curtis Hyde.
And this is what's going on for this week in the Falcon Athletics. We're also fortunate enough to get cross-country coach Ryan Cole in to answer a few questions about the upcoming Mountain West Championships this Friday.
We're joined now with Coach Cole, the head cross-country coach here at the Air Force Academy. Coach, well, this year is your first time as a head coach at the Air Force Academy, and you're coming into the championship for Mountain West. What do you expect to get out of your team this weekend as you head to Fresno for it?
Well, for the men, we feel like we've had a few missed opportunities this year with some of our first few big invitationals. So we're going to kind of see how we stack up against some of the teams in our region, and ultimately, we need to compete well against some of those teams over the next few weeks if we want to have a shot to qualify for the NCAA championships. So that's our main objective on the men's side. On the women's side, we had 3 of our top 5 not be able to compete at the pre-national invite 2 weeks ago. So we're looking forward to having those girls back in there and fielding a full team. So we'll be much more competitive this weekend on the women's side as well.
And you already ran this course earlier this year. Yes. What did you guys learn about it, or does anything change between the last time you ran it to this time to help you prepare, or that may play against you in the championship?
Yeah, well, the first time we ran it, it was a little bit shorter, just early on in the season. It won't be as warm this time, but it still looks like it's going to be, a pretty nice day in Fresno. So I think being on the course, there's a little bit of familiarity, but even just the whole protocol, going to the hotel, going out to dinner, we're going to the same places. So it's a little bit more in your element and less stimulus that you're not accustomed to when you go into an event. And the last thing we want to do is go in somewhere we're not really familiar with. So I think for both teams, they've kind of went through this routine. The course is going to be a little bit longer, but the terrain's the same. They know how it runs. They have some visual markers out there. They know when they have a K to go. They have a lot of comfortability with it. So we're hoping that helps us competitively.
Well, thank you so much for your time. We're going to get back to the other events that are going to be going on at the Air Force this week. We want to wish Coach Cole the absolute best for his team as he heads out to Fresno for the meet this weekend.
Air Force football heads to West Point, New York to take on Service Academy rival Army. Air Force got some rest with the bye week, but will be coming in hot for the Commander-in-Chief Trophy and another chance to put the Ground Pounders away. Kickoff is at 11:30 Eastern, and you can watch your Falcons do work on the CBS network.
Women's volleyball are taking a road trip west. They meet with Utah State Thursday at 7 p.m., then cruise to Boise to have a showdown Saturday at 2 p.m. These games will be aired on the MW.com.
Coming off their overtime win against RIT, Falcon Hockey heads north to Grand Forks for a Saturday evening matchup against North Dakota. The teams will face off at 7:37 Central Time. You can tune in live at UNDsports.com.
Women's soccer will have a hometown battle this week against Colorado College this Friday at 3 p.m. This is the first time they will meet each other as conference opponents, and the live stream will be aired at themw.com.
Falcon Rifles head to New London, Connecticut for their next match where they will take aim at the President's Trophy. Marksmen will be locked, loaded, and taking aim at 08.
Men's soccer will be heading to the barbecue capital city of America, Kansas City, where they are lace up and face UMKC at 3 p.m. on Saturday. Be sure to have your ribs ready and your napkins handy for this matchup, and find the live stream also at themw.com.
Men's water polo defends the home pond against Fresno Pacific this Saturday, November the 1st at 1 p.m. This is the final home game of the season, so make sure you stop by the natatorium and support the Falcons for the home game finale. If you can't make the match, you can watch the game live on GoAirForceFalcons.com.
Boxing will strap up this Friday and duke it out with Army. This heavy-hitting dance will start at 7 p.m. in West Point. Make sure you check out all the live streams and live events going on with Air Force Falcons this week. Stay classy, Falcon friends. We'll see you next week on the Falcon PreCap.